Hey folks, we'll try this again. I don't know what happened. I think the microphone on this got set somehow to the wrong microphone and nothing was going on. So I ended up posting a video with no audio, not of much use. So anyway, let's try this again. So I was watching when I got up this morning. I was watching Greg Kelly on Newsmax, and he was talking about Hunter Biden and how the mainstream media suddenly discovered the Biden story. I'm thinking to myself, surprise, surprise. I wonder why that would be. Go back in my other videos and see what I say about how they're going to get Joey out of office if he ever gets sworn in. You know, they'll impeach his ass over the Hunter Biden shit. I was wrong because I said it wouldn't happen until the 21st of January, but they started it now. So they're so transparent, it's not even funny. Okay, so uh, wanted to jump on real quick and talk about the SCOTUS thing, what to expect today, and what you're going to do is what you're going to see is you've got the Supreme Court is probably going to come up with something today. Uh, First of all, you've got a bunch of liberal states that have now countersued or whatever. Uh, you've also got the Pennsylvania House of Representatives has also joined the suit on our side. Okay, so that's interesting because they're being sued. Their state's being sued, but they're joining the suit. Um, and I believe obviously their attorney general has to respond the other way. So that's interesting. Anyway, what you're probably going to see today is one of many things. Okay, probably by the end of the day, we'll either get scheduling of arguments by the parties involved. Uh, you could get a dismissal. You could get and quite honestly, if it's dismissed, pretty much the game's over because this is the best lawsuit we've got. So if they dismiss this one, it doesn't matter what other ones are out there because this one has the best chance for success. And if they dismiss it, then it's over. Um, in my opinion, it's not over in terms of like the public, but it's over as far as like Trump's chances. I think, unless the legislatures take it up on their own. That would be the only other alternative at this point. So, and if the Supreme Court comes down and says, I don't think so, dismissed, then these spineless Republicans in these other states are probably going to all of a sudden, well. So I wouldn't hold my breath if it's dismissed on the legislatures. Uh, Now, I don't think it's going to be dismissed. Uh, the other thing you might see is uh, they could rule in favor of the Trump side in Texas and the other states. They could ask for Texas and the other states to respond to the response that was submitted by the four states. Uh, you could see, I mean, the weird thing about this, okay, is that it's almost the Supreme Court really can't avoid this because it's specifically somebody in the group asked, is this legal? And I just gave the short answer, which is yes, it's legal. Okay, but it's more than legal. It's actually mentioned in the Constitution that the Supreme Court shall resolve all conflicts between one or two or more states. Obviously, this is two or more states, so this is constitutional. This lawsuit. Uh, and the weird thing I learned about this, I didn't realize this beforehand, but the weird thing about it is that this would be a rare case where potentially the Supreme Court might actually have to hold a trial rather than just oral arguments. Uh, that would depend on whether they could just do a summary judgment or not. And again, a summary judgment is they just come out and say, yes, the plaintiff's got a case, and we're convinced, and judgment for the plaintiff, or dismissal. But they could take another step beyond the oral argument thing that they normally do, which would be to have an actual trial, which is extremely rare for the Supreme Court. But that's a possibility. Now I got that from Jay Sekulo's channel, so he's been having some good updates on this. So you could see, like I said, you could see a dismissal. You could see a decision for Texas, agreeing with Texas. You could see request for response from Texas for the to the statements made by, or the answers made by the four states. You could see a scheduling of oral arguments. Uh, you know, we should see something of some description and have an idea where this is going, if it's going anywhere, by the end of the day. Now, if it doesn't get dismissed and it's going to move forward, watch the liberal mainstream media start losing their shit. If it gets dismissed, watch them start bragging. Okay, so I don't want to drag this on too long. I just want to give you kind of a preview. We should see some kind of movement by the Supreme Court today, probably by the end of the day. Now, what could throw a little monkey wrench into that is that all these liberal states are like jumping on to countersue or whatever. Uh, that doesn't mean they have to accept the countersuits. The Supreme Court can pretty much do what it wants to do. So we'll wait and see what happens, I guess. Until next time, if something comes up, I'll jump back on and report.